chat right now. It's just me, and Lid. If you're unfamiliar, say hi, Lid.
Hello.
We also might have Zoe and Cole on as well, so look forward to that. Anyway, uh, so I might have streamed Fortnite before, but otherwise, this is the first time I am streaming a game on the Epic Game Store. I'll play on normal. Well, this game is called Wonder Boy, Lid. So... Oh, let me also stream in Discord.
Is this the one where you get transformed at the start, or is this a different?
Yes, but we'll get there. So with the triggers, you can switch between old and new, like the Halo remasters, but the new style looks like this, so it's pretty great. Unlike the Halo one, I guess Halo 2 remaster is fine, but also for context, Lid, this is the final level. This is effectively the final level of Wonder Boy 2 that we're playing right now.
Okay, so it like picks right up where it left off.
Yes. Well, no, it's doing the Symphony of the Night thing of... Also, this castle area, I'm not showing it because I have the way memorized. It's Super Mario Brothers castle. It's go down the right hallway or the game goes beep and then you loop. Your animations are a lot better. Like, I appreciate Wonder Boy 3 a lot, but it's a bit jank in ways. Also... Legendary sword, legendary shield, legendary armor. Oh. Anyway. Time for the... Oh, they called it Mecha Dragon with a K. Also, it's crazy how just Mecha Godzilla this boss is.
Yeah. I think it's got a little bit of a Gigan flavor too.
Yeah, there's a little Gigan. Which, this is 1989. Gigan is still really obscure by this point. I'm pretty sure the health bars for bosses are completely original, because I don't remember them being. Because I played a bit of the Master System version as a frame of reference. Anyway, oh no! Hold on, let me... Okay, we're not there yet, but look at our health! It's gone all the way down after defeating the final boss of a last game. This game, we'll... Oh shit, we got a lot of people on right. So there's keys, you know. It's a video game. I'm gonna be doing a lot of switching graphics and music, for context. Hopefully that does not bother anyone.
I don't dislike the new visuals, but they definitely... I don't know.
Anyway, we're now Lizard Man.
They don't feel as characteristic.
I really appreciate the new style. I think there's a lot of love and care. This is also the same team that's making the new Shinobi and did Streets of Rage 4. Skeletons are real good. Also, there was a locked door back there. We will come back to this. Is the giraffe switching manual, or is the game just... someone said the dragon transformation that triggered the Twitch algorithm. Is the graphics? No. Left trigger changes, I believe, the music. Yeah, and right trigger changes the visuals. Anyway, welcome to Hubtown.
They should,
We
they
no
should do a
longer have
dark,
any of
gritty-
the good gear that we started the game with. Like, I wonder where... So this is where Koji Igarashi got... Oh, wait, this is... So, in the original, this is the password screen. But given that this remake came out in 2017, this does nothing. So... Let's see... Oh, wait, no, that's actually the way forward, so I want to show off.
They should do a dark, gritty reboot and call it Wonder Man.
Is this about Wonder Man?
No, this is not about Wonder. What's up?
Hello.
How is reading the most libertarian comic Steve Ditko ever wrote going?
I'm not reading Spider-Man. I'm reading the second most libertarian comic. I think they need to repeal the age of consent laws. I think he made some good points. I don't think we need roads anymore. I think they're overrated.
Did I just see in this game a lizard walk into like a fucking clinic and someone say, "You look funny. Let
Yes.
me poke a needle in you"?
Yes. Oh, god dang it. Hold on, we went the wrong way. There's a thing.
No, Mr. A is unironically great. I have been enjoying it.
Steve Ditko would love this game. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Steve Ditko would love video games. What do you think about this? Like, in general.
I don't think he would play them. I think he would appreciate the work that goes into them. I don't think he would play them because he'd be like, it's a waste of time. I could be better protecting my logic and my reason.
Thank you, Jay Morale, for the follow.
Is it, what video game should I play? I have not been able to play a video game successful. I think my brain is just cooked.
You can play the first Ace Attorney game that I gave you. If that's...
It's not installed.
I mean, it's 3 GBA games. It probably takes, like, what, 2 minutes to install that collection?
I don't got space like that on my computer. I only have 24 gigabytes of space on my C drive. Oh god, I gotta clean this shit out.
Cole, is there any way you could turn your audio up just a hair? Sorry.
No.
That's what I figured.
I will just speak louder.
Okay, that works.
I didn't want to yell.
Is Emily home?
Yeah, Emily's doing other stuff.
Anyway, we'll come back here later, but the first level is a Tropical Peach thing, as a reference to the first game.
Why would they do that, Andy?
So this game's cool.
Are you sure?
This game's so cool. Anyway.
I like this kind of octopus.
Yeah, you mean Octorok?
Well, I mean, like you see that they got those in Shantae. They got it's like the cartoon seafood. You know, it's the cartoon seafood octopus.
Andy, what's your take on Nora winning Best Picture?
I think I said this earlier. I like Red Rocket quite a bit, so I'm happy Sean Baker's doing well, even if he's a piece of shit.
Is that real? I just see people say he follows Libs of TikTok, and it's like, so does my mom.
I do not know, but I have heard people say it, and Spencer said he's probably a bad person, despite liking Sean Baker quite a bit, so I believe that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Barry Erdman says, hi, Cole. Are we talking length or width for distance of hair? I think we lost... Oh, right,
At
yeah.
least now that I'm picking a video game, I can't,
Eli is here.
Hello, Eli.
Hello.
There's so many shitty video games out there.
Eli, how you feeling old versus new graphics? Also, there's a ship in the background. That's going to be important for later.
Are you just changing graphics on the fly?
Yeah, left trigger changes the music from the new stuff to the Master System soundtrack, and right trigger changes graphics.
What fucking ass video game are you
Playing the remake of Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap.
Let me look when this game came out.
1989. Fun. It was so late in the
Yeah, I
Master
just,
System's
like-
life, it never came out in the in Japan. It was only States and Europe, I believe. We do not have money for that.
Oh wait, can you go back to the pic?
Yes.
That is the shop. That is the shopkeeper in Cuphead.
Of course it is. You're right.
That's
So,
100% where they got it
the
from.
biggest thing this game improves is that it removed the gem system. So in the original game, enemies would occasionally, and you could also find them in treasure chests, drop gems, and the amount of gems could determine whether or not you could like have access to buy sufficiently high tier items. This removes that entirely and is quite nice. Anyway,
I don't like
Now, can you
how
combine?
this looks.
Can you combine the gems and maybe turn them into like?
Yeah, like I'm more comfortable with the old. I don't know. There's just something like something that really pisses me off about the new style.
I quite like the new style, but I can leave it like this for a little bit. Because
Master System games look crazy.
Can you use the gems to maybe like you turn them into? Gems?
oh, that was the potion system. Basically, the blue you get blue Final Fantasy potions, and those make it so where. Okay, hold on.
Speaking of which, I wanted to talk to you about Final Fantasy. Would you judge me harshly if I did not? If I just skipped past the NES game?
I think you should try
Here-
1 and
okay.
3. I would not judge you if you skip 2. How about that?
Here's the thing. I think that you should give all 3 of them a try, but you should not give any of them a try on the NES.
I'm playing the Pixel Remaster, but which I got from the library.
Yeah, I think you should give all 3 of them, just as like a frame of reference to compare them to Dragon
I mean,
Quest
I've been
1 through
giving
4.
one a shot, and I don't like that.
I think you should have, if nothing else, give 3 a shot as like a comparison point.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give 3.
Because
sure,
Final
but,
Fantasy 3 came out, I think, in between Dragon Quest. No, it came out after Dragon Quest
Why am I
4.
getting a 30-second ad on your show?
Well, if you'd like, you can for the mere low price of $5, subscribe to the.
I straight up don't have $5.
Well, thanks for the ads.
I straight up don't have $5.
Cole's like, I just bought all these omnibuses. I don't have $5.
I'm not even joking. That is what I spent.
I'm 100%. Oh yeah, of course. But let me explain why I'm not vibing with Final Fantasy 1. And Lid, you played it, right?
Yes.
It's one of the like 3 mainline Final Fantasy games that I've actually beaten.
Okay, so let me just explain. You'll understand what I need to do. The magic system. Why is it like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's an old game. I
Also,
get
a lot of
it,
the spells in
but,
the
like,
original don't even fucking work. So, what is specifically about the magic system? Because I've played a few dungeons in.
It's like, okay, so every spell in that game has a particular level, and you can. Isn't it like you can only equip like 2? You can only equip like 2 or 3 spells per level.
Yeah, and also they only have a limited number of paths, which is not necessarily dissimilar to an MB system, but it feels much worse because like you only have like
The remake
couple
art looks
tabs.
like a porn parody.
It kind of
Yeah.
does. I see it.
Damn.
Like,
It looks like-
literally, like now that you've said that, like the way that the dragon is like looking, like sort of like up,
His,
like in the
his
shop.
chubby, his chubby.
Okay, there is that, but I'm saying in the shop menu, the like expression on his face, like he's looking up, like I'm like he's waiting for something, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
It looks like a video game where people play it just to die and see all the weird sex scenes that happen when you die.
Are you talking about the urge? No, Eli is playing Pixel Remastered, so.
But they do have the same magic system as the character. And then anyway, I want to just point out, Dragon Quest had an MD system. Dragon Quest 1, like on the original one. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I
not-
think
it's
there
not,
is a
like-
version of Final Fantasy 1. I forget. It might be the PSP, might be the PlayStation,
DVA,
that has
yeah.
a normal magic system. Anyway,
No, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know about MP or what, but it definitely still
okay.
had the
Let me
thing where you
let
could
me
only
look
equip.
at
Look at that. He's waiting for something, you know?
yeah,
All right. Let me see.
Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, he's gonna get pissed on.
I'm sure I'll give 3 a shot. But at the same time, it's like I probably will like 4, 5, and 6. I mean, I already do like 6. I know. Like, I
Keep
probably will, like,
keep
4
in
and 5.
mind is that this was 1987, and the concept of an RPG not being actively spiteful to the player in all ways was still a new thing.
You know what I've been thinking about with Final Fantasy 1 lately?
What?
I forget what song in particular I was listening to from the soundtrack, and I was like, what did this even sound like on the NES? And so I went back and listened to it, and for one thing, like there's a few songs in the more recent versions that just aren't in the original, but also like there's so many songs in the NES version that like sort of they got like, when I say like toned down, like they became more chill in like the newer versions of the game, but in the like the NES version, like the like boat theme is just like fun. Like a lot of the music is more like upbeat and like not quite silly, but like it's not as like oh, it's a calm adventure like some of the
That
newer
pig
music
definitely
is.
has some Bara fan art. Okay. So you can go left, but we will not be doing that right now because the enemies over there are scary.
Let's see.
But I don't know. So I did
Stop
finish
changing
10.
it.
I did finish Final Fantasy 10, which I did like.
Please stop changing it to the fun part. It's so bad.
I agree.
I'll keep it this way until I change forms again because I'll go over that when we get to it. Oh, these fucking flowers.
I don't like this game.
This does feel like a game that, like, you know, the other system had Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, no, Eli, this is the closest this is the Super Mario Brothers 3 of the Master System in terms of reverence and.
That's pathetic.
No, you don't understand how cool this game is. You're about to. This game's so cool.
But yeah, Final Fantasy X is like. It
Also-
is frustrating at times how like linear it is, but there's a lot of.
Also, for context, the opening of this game is you going through the final level of Wonder Boy 2, refighting the final boss and being told, actually that didn't count, you lost all of your good gear and weapons, and now you're transformed into a lizard. Have fun.
Damn.
I hate when that happens.
How you
dude.
doing,
They
Zoe?
just. They
I
just-
hate when I lose all my good gear and weapons and I'm transformed into a lizard.
Oh, god damn it.
That happened
Yeah,
to
it
me
sucks.
once. It pissed me off.
Anyway, how are you?
I
Zoe,
fucking hate this goddamn like fetish art remaster.
Good thing Andy keeps switching to it.
Exactly.
This is-
Well, I gotta
this is
show
like-
off every time we get to like a new screen or setting, like
Well,
from frame
what?
to frame.
What
you?
are you
No.
playing?
Wonder Boy 3.
And he's playing like some
Wonder
sh-
Boy 3.
This is
I
this is a
don't
big
know.
deal on the Master System.
It's a
What
big
the
deal
fuck
on
is
the
the
master. What is the
the
master
Master
system?
System. No, I'm the Zoe on that.
The master system. You're literally like, oh no, dude, you gotta play the master system. Like,
Okay, shut up. Zoe, can I
you gotta check out the master system.
Zoe, can I ask you the question that I've been waiting weeks to ask you?
I would. All
yeah,
right. First of all, all right. That's game. You gotta back me up here. I made a joke about Master, and then Andy goes, "Can I ask you a question?" You catch that? Did you catch that? Did you just hear him say, "Can I ask
I
you a
got that.
question?"
But,
I got
nah,
Look,
but-
it said there are
Unbelievable.
hundreds of hours of me proving that I could not talk good. So
Yo, no, I can't ask you a question.
Can I
every time? I don't even think of it as like a black thing anymore. I think of it as like specifically like just John Bernthal.
Sure. I mean, I didn't realize there's so many things I didn't realize were like in most of the country black things because I'm from the South,
Yeah.
which feels unfair to me. Like, not to be like poor me, but like, goddamn, do I have people say like, dude, why did you say that? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, that's AV, and it's like, it's just because the South that's just where I'm from. Anyway, fucking, let's hear it, Andy. What's the question?
the question I was gonna ask is, do you believe that Anthony Edwards is in fact the truth?
Have you guys seen this video?
It's
The
great.
rest of the call. I know you don't care. I know none of you are sports people. All right, I don't think you need to see the video, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. There's a relatively young basketball player named Anthony Edwards, who is pretty cocky. Let's see, how old is he? Anthony Edwards'
like
age.
25.
He's 23. He's 23.
Okay.
He's 23. And recently a documentary came out about the basketball Olympics, and there's a clip where Obama is there, and it's like clearly like a nice little cocktail hour, and it's like LeBron James, like Kevin Durant, all these really big basketball stars, and then also Anthony Edwards, and they're all of course being, talking to Obama as you would talk to a former president.
Oh, fuck.
Especially for them, probably a former president that they're a fan of. Basketball players tend to be libs, and then also it's cool that he was black and shit like that. But Anthony Edwards, Obama makes like a slight comment that just like slightly implies that Anthony Edwards might not be like the greatest player of all time. And Anthony Edwards got mouthy with Barack Obama.
Yes. And told him I'm the truth.
Yeah. He told Barack Obama to hold up.
And it was when LeBron backed him up. It's like, yeah, you know.
Like Obama like called over LeBron and was like, "Are y'all gonna let him talk to me like this?" Like, this is like fucking 23-year-old is like, I don't give a fuck if you were president.
That's so real.
Which is crazy. Like, I don't think I like the last time somebody talked to Obama like that.
He was a state
probably
senator.
like, yeah, he was the state senator.
Yeah.
He had somebody tell him to hold up.
That's crazy.
No, really cool, really cool. It's cool that I don't know if you guys have seen the Adam Sandler basketball movie that isn't good, Hustle.
I have not.
But Anthony Edwards plays like a bully in it. And he
Oh, is
tells
that-
like
Okay.
that's where if you've ever seen like clips of Anthony Edwards like leaning over with an evil smirk on his face, it comes from the movie Hustle. And it's like in that movie, like literally all of Anthony Edwards' voice lines are just like whispering in the main character's ear, like "I fucked your mom last night" while they're playing basketball. And it's cool that that's just actually Anthony Edwards, like that he's not playing a character in that movie. Like in that movie, all he does is just like lean into this like fucking Eastern European player and tell them that like they're a bitch. It's really funny.
Andy, I love that the fucking this video game that you're playing was like designed to like piss kids off in like 1987. Like you're playing some shit that was like
Oh, it's the Master System.
some Master Sequel to the slave system.
They only called it that in the West. In Japan, it was the Mark III. Because it was
That's
the
more normal.
yes,
Yeah, that is normal.
yeah. Because Sega's
I
first
would like-
console was the SG-1000.
Master System.
Okay, even if we're not going my annoying kind of leap of logic joke to call it Master, Master is a weird name for anything.
It was the 80s. There were no rules of what you could do for consoles yet. There we go.
There were definitely kids being like, more like the masturbate, you know? They're
Yeah.
like, I'm playing Nintendo, faggot, you know? I don't know.
Anyway, now we have 3 hearts.
I have TV stuff to talk about, but I need to find my phone.
Did you
I don't
watch
know what
the
phone is.
Oscars? Do you have any opinions on the Oscars?
I did watch the Oscars. I have very few opinions on the Oscars, but I will give them. But I gotta find my phone, so I'll be right back. Is when you want to call my phone? Do you guys have my number?
I don't know.
Alright, now.
Do you want to know how they got the name Master System?
Yes.
No.
I found
They
my
had a bunch of people put ideas on a whiteboard and threw darts at it.
Video games in the 80s were the fakest shit, dude.
Yes,
Like, this
they
is-
were.
phone. Yes, dude.
No, like they were just
It's
like,
not-
oh,
okay, it's not a
this
good
is
show.
Wonder Boy. It's about a fucking dragon that you want to have sex with, and
I haven't
No,
seen
he
the
was a
show
boy
since
who
I
was
was like,
transformed into a dragon. Which
Oh,
also.
I haven't seen the show in forever, and I assume it's bad because even at the time I was like, this is kind of bad. But are y'all familiar with the show Code Monkeys?
Yes!
Yeah. Regardless of the
no,
quality
I've
of that,
actually never heard of that before.
you've never heard of it?
It was a G4 original animated series.
Yes. And regardless of the quality of the show, it is a completely accurate depiction of what making video games was like in the 80s. And it's just like a bunch of like dumb as fuck like guys making like the shittiest games ever in like 10 minutes. Terrible show probably. Like, I haven't seen it forever. Maybe it's better than I remember, but
It is not.
Uh,
I'm certain
no.
it is
Yeah,
not.
okay. Yeah, but it is an accurate depiction of what game development was. In that era, either you were like the guy who made Ultima and you were like essentially a Yeah, either you were just, like-
American who calls himself Lord British.
He also
Yes,
like
but
had a
also
cult.
he's a genius though.
Oh,
Yes,
but
like,
also,
also,
I would never
he's
not
like-
say Richard Garriott is not a genius.
You could he was like putting in the effort as Lord British that like is what got us to the moon.
He was
So
like,
either
oh,
you
make
were
video games fun. And they were
either
like,
you
"Holy
were that guy, or you were just like 10 guys who like had somehow had like internet porn addictions before internet porn had popped off,
yeah.
making like 30 games an hour.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're making so much money that you're still a nerd, but you're a nerd that's able to do cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like,
Because
have you
no
ever
one
heard
has a personal computer yet.
Have you ever heard about like the Sierra parties and shit?
Oh well, God.
Yeah, dude, they used to just like crash the fuck out.
I have
This is how I
not
feel
heard
about-
of the
this is how I feel
Sierra
about, like,
parties, but this is not unsurprising.
Early crypto.
Yeah, no, exactly like early crypto.
Like crypto I know now still has its own like fucking weird shit, but now it's like actually big. But like
Yeah.
early crypto, when like the number of people who got really suddenly rich, like for no good reason, that it's very similar. Like
And it's like the worst game you've ever played.
this shit's pissing me off.
It's like this is like some shit that you get on
Is
like
this something
a-
you got like voted to play?
No, this is something
Like,
I wanted to play because I like
What's
it
wrong
and think
with
it's
you?
cool.
No, this is some shit that like you get in a McDonald's
The
Happy
visual,
Meal.
yeah, no, this is
This is what
the
all
shit that you're in
masters.
around Christmas when you're at line at in line at CVS and you see like those like fake consoles that have 3 games and you think about the kid who's like getting that instead of a Wii and you start like feeling guilty about the fact that you're middle class for the first time in your life.
Yeah.
This is what that is.
Also, you're getting slutted out by the boss, Loki.
It's fine. He's not dealing that much damage.
Oh, okay, guys, he's not doing that much damage.
It's kind of like the Dark Souls of their day.
Wow, I think I just realized something. I do think the first time I ever felt any guilt over like not being a poor person was probably as a child at CVS seeing that there were like fake Xboxes and being like, wow, there's some kid that's getting that shit.
Yeah, there's some kid.
You know,
That's probably the first time I ever considered that there were kids less well off than me.
Yeah.
You know, Zoe, you know what else is stuck? There are kids who are also unfortunate enough to get an Xbox.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. The Xbox got no games.
I know.
Did you see
Yeah,
the
this shit is like something that would be a launch title on the Soldier Boy console.
I mean, here's the thing: because the Soldier Boy console is literally just like a shitty emulation handheld, it probably literally is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now for Mouse Man?
Oh sure. Oh wow, now it looks like an actual. Oh, it looked like an actual video game for like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
No,
you keep switching the
this is
remaster
worse.
graphics.
Okay.
No, I feel like the remaster graphics look like a porn parody. Like
That's
it's like
fair.
a,
I haven't had
furry-
enough time to look at it.
a furry like inflation
No, we're good on health.
type game. The type beat, you know.
I got Vivian addicted to fucking Hades. Like addicted. It's really funny.
You gotta play Rogue.
Anyway, we have a sword now.
Uh,
Our shield also works
alright,
like.
I gotta talk about my TV thing. So I'm well known as probably the internet's foremost house MD.
Yes.
At least our
yes,
friend
it's,
groups.
it's making
Our
Eli
friend groups.
upset.
although I would
Foremost
say, I
House
would say I'm
MD.
up there.
You're up there, but I've been talking about House MD forever.
No, you got years on me for sure.
Yeah. All right. I have something that is not at all House MD, but it is hospital TV show. That you've probably at least heard of. It's called The Pit.
Oh, I hear Esther keeps talking about that.
Y'all
I
gotta
got
watch The
people on
Pit.
Twitter post about it. Yeah.
Y'all gotta watch The Pit. Dude, The Pit is crazy. Literally, the premise is genius. I think this could be signaling a new era of television. Either I'm gonna be completely full of shit and wrong, or I'm gonna be the first person to have figured out something that I could write on a Medium article and it would make me look smart, and I'm not going to. Which is, I think they may have figured out the synthesis between the Succession watcher and somebody who watches like NCS, FBI, like LA 911,
Ooh,
right?
okay.
I think they may have actually found the perfect synthesis. It is essentially like a hospital emergency room, like soap opera type TV show, except it's like done with like HBO prestige TV like quality. And it's crazy. Like the shit that happens in that show is insane in the same way that it would be in like one of those stupid fucking like NCIS FBI soap opera type things, except it's like strangely well acted, like weirdly well shot, you know what I mean? And it's you have to watch The Pit, dude.
Why?
Some of the
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch The Pendulum instead.
some of the most insane shit I've ever seen on television has happened in The Pit.
This is why I
and
hate
it-
platformers, dude. Why are you like fighting a cloud and then like doing a maze in the woods? Like, what is this shit?
Platforming sucks, dude.
Because look, you can only make because it was an 8-bit console, so you can only make a game that's one screen tall. So
Andy, I cannot watch this game anymore. I'm sorry, I have to turn your like I'm here, but like I couldn't stream off.
nah, this game rules.
This is evil. This is like, yeah, this is like straight up like a broken home video game. Like this is the shit that you get really into when your parents fight.
Oh, by the way, fun thing about the Master System, Zoe. Did you watch Regular Show as a kid? You know how they have
Yes, a little bit, not a ton.
Yeah, you know how they had that fake ass 8-bit console? That is directly based on the Master System.
That's really funny.
Yes.
Eli, you reading any good comics recently?
I did. I read from the library.
Lies.
What?
I said lies.
Okay, well
There are
maybe
no
you'll
good
like it.
comics.
Because
No,
I
I-
read George Perez's Wonder Woman, which I found in the library.
Oh, actually, I love that. That's actually, I'm not even joking. That's one of my.
And you know, it cured me of my, you know, the that
Nice.
massage you. It was good.
Oh shit! Did it cure you of the other thing that's wrong with you?
No, that ain't
that
ain't.
ain't happening. Damn. Fuck. I was like, if anyone can do it, it might be George Perez.
No, but I respect Wonder Woman what she's doing.
She's so great. It's a shame. Shame that
That's
her
such a
comics
great gay guy way to talk about a woman.
Shame
I
that her
respect
comic
what
is
she's doing.
currently being written by Tom King.
I was also gonna say, like, it's a shame, like, reading this and it's like, oh no, if you like this character, like, Gal Gadot, you probably want to die
Oh yeah.
more than most people.
It's actually crazy how, like, I could not imagine being like a stand for like a stand Twitter type of person for any comic book character, but like being a stand type of person for like Wonder Woman is like I would be cutting myself. It would be so bad. Like
That's just my.
it would be like being a fan of the Cleveland Browns. Like you're just trying to recapture the glory of literally 40 years ago.
Yeah, no, I know people who are friends who are fans of the Cleveland Browns. It's not great. They're one of those teams that I look at and be like, "Oh, thank God I'm not a fan of your team. I could be so much
like,
worse."
Like, yeah, I would be tweeting like Gus when he tweets about the Bears.
Yeah, no, it
would
is
be-
crazy. The funniest, the most insane thing happened with the Cleveland Browns, though. They finally, like in 2020, after decades, got like a pretty good quarterback again, and we're like making the playoffs semi-consistently for the first time in decades. And then they traded that quarterback that everyone in Cleveland loved away for a rapist.
So that's basically what it felt like when they got Tom King on the book. It was like, oh, we're getting
Yeah.
nice.
But has it come to the part where the rapist not only is really bad, but then also broke his Achilles and tore his Achilles and got booed by his own fans? Yeah,
It's getting there. I'd say.
yeah, but it's
I'd
not
say we're
there
getting
yet,
close.
which is the important thing.
We're getting fucking close. That's for sure, dude. Oh my god, it's dire.
But I haven't read anything else because I've been spending most of my time
I'm excited.
trying to beat Final Fantasy X as quick as I could to an extent, and that still took some time. So.
Oh, dude. Okay, I got another update since I've been gone for a bit. So you know, Viv, Latina family, her aunt, both her mom and her aunt are kind of like, they were like cholas, you know, growing up. But of course, they're like 65 now, so you know, they're just suburban moms, with adult kids at this point. Her aunt, literally, like, all she does. First of all, she's like left wing, like I would say like Bernie left wing, but she says like retard constantly and does like accents. So I started calling her dark. I started calling her dark. I think that's not cool, like not that interesting if you're our age, but for a like 60-year-old woman, that's
Yes,
hilarious.
that is a very funny kind of thing.
She's dark woke. She's dark woke essentially. But here's my favorite thing, dude. She watches like rap TV, like live stream, like react stuff. So I walked downstairs and she was watching this live stream that was like a guy reacting to a YouTube video of a guy reacting to the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. This is like 2 days ago. First of all, you know, the Kendrick Lamar halftime show was a minute ago, and it would just be like the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Pause. The guy reacts to it, and he's like, "No, they really aren't like us." And then pause, and then the streamer that she's watching is like, "They're not like us." And then her aunt would go like, "They're not like us." And I'm like, "This is crazy. What is happening? Why are you watching like Rap TV reacts like Twitch channel shit?"
Watching like
And,
the
like-
Adam 22 podcast.
Yeah, I don't think Adam 22. I think
I
she
think
would not
Stu
fuck with.
also has a story about
No,
similar to that.
She only
with family
fucks.
member.
She only fucks with like you know, black streamers that she feels woke, I guess, for watching. Although I don't know, that feels unfair to her. But she's like super anti. She's really into the like like everybody's a pedophile thing, but like from like a like black left wing thing, and like I don't know. They were even saying shit on the stream that I was like you know, like they were getting a little close. They were talking about how the issue with Drake is that his Jewish side comes out. I was a little alright.
Look, just
There's a little bit of like, they're like, there's nothing wrong with that, but then sometimes the Jewish side comes out, and that's why he can't handle this or whatever. And there was a little bit of me that was hearing some of that shit and being like, all right, well, what about like fucking Diddy? But anyway, I was blown away by the fucking Twitch stream she was watching, just like of like Rap TV Twitch streams. And like how she would just like make "they not like us" jokes. This like 65-year-old Latina woman in Wichita, Kansas, making like "they not like us" jokes like 2 days ago. Viv was talking about one of her friends who's like kind of fucking weird, and she made a they not like us" joke about one of Viv's high school friends that's just kind of weird. I don't know. I thought it was crazy.
No, that rocks.
They not
You-
like us.
Alex,
Wait,
you forget
wait.
how different parts of America, like
where
I don't
were
know.
you about it? Because I know you were visiting with family, and I assume
Wichita.
you were with Wichita?
no, it's suburban Wichita, man.
So
Fucking
y'all
wild.
met Drake? I'm just coming in. So y'all met Drake, is what I'm hearing.
Yes,
No, I don't know.
Zoe
how
met
that even,
Drake.
like,
We
I
did
did
not.
not mean Drake. I did not mean Drake. No, I was talking about how Viv's aunt is like watches like Rap TV reacts like Kendrick Lamar dick riding videos and like is like dark woke. She's like talking about she's real like she like actually she's like I got back onto Facebook because I feel like I need to do something, and I was like, that's crazy. I didn't realize that people still thought that posting on the internet did things like politically.
Look, people are
She
in
takes
different worlds
every
entirely.
fear mongering article like completely at face value. Like she'll just be like, did you know they're like gonna round up like anybody that voted Democrat or whatever? She just like completely thinks that's true.
You know what? She's not wrong. She's
Yeah,
totally right.
yeah.
Everything
No, she is
believes-
wrong. She is wrong. Don't say that.
Everything
She's like, she's doing the thing that everybody does, where like they like see something that was proposed and they're like, this is happening.
She's a 2015 show where all of our anxieties actually come true. She's like
Yeah.
a supernatural like beacon, and because
Yeah.
because of Facebook, the world is doomed. Yeah.
Oh, her favorite show is Supernatural, by the way. She kept making us watch like the parody episodes of Supernatural, like the episode of Supernatural where they like get sucked into the world with Scooby Doo,
Nice, dude.
and he's
Oh
trying to
my
fuck.
God.
He's trying to fuck Daphne the whole time.
Well, how much
Um,
Supernatural have you seen?
That's an interesting. None actually.
Really? Huh? Uh-huh.
There's
I've
also-
straight up never seen an episode. of
She
the show.
also made
I
us
got-
watch. There's an episode where they like get sucked into a universe where they are, where they get broken through a window, and then the window ends up like clearly being like the set window and they're like, what the fuck? And there's like the actual director and like team of the show, like it like breaks the fourth wall, but the characters are like, oh, we've been like forced into a universe where our life is just a TV show and the supernatural isn't real. And it's like the only two people that, but they like continue to act as their characters. It's actually very cute. I found that episode very cute. But yeah, they like have to, there's a scene where they have to act like as themselves and they like don't know what to do and they keep like staring at the camera. It's very cute. I see why moms like that show.
Is there an episode where the brothers have gay incest with each other?
There's a lot of fan fiction.
A lot
about
of
it
shit
on the
like
internet.
that, yeah.
That on the internet, people really want them to do it.
I-
understand.
I have only seen the episodes that my girlfriend's aunt made me watch, and even in those, which I assume are probably not the most baity episodes, they're like they're making intense eye contact constantly.
Right. Oh, thank God we had potion.
I mean, just remember what our great acting legend Jeremy Irons once said: "It's not incest between them."
Yeah, sure.
He's so cool.
He said a lot of interesting things.
He sure
He's a
has.
very strange man.
Yeah,
What was
it's
this?
great.
What was this quote? What was that recent quote about? Was it about gay marriage? What was
I
the
mean,
quote on
that
gay
was a
marriage?
quote from like 2013.
Not recent, but what's that gay marriage quote he had? That was funny.
That he worries about gay marriage because would a father not marry his son, and it would be okay.
Yes,
not
yes.
just because men can't marry.
Yes. Yeah, that's really
Oh,
funny.
God.
That's really funny.
What?
It's so
Sure.
awesome when like British actors are completely insane and they just sometimes can hide it because they have a very fancy accent.
Yeah. Well, also like that's one where it's just like he's just like he
There we
thought
go.
about it. Sometimes a guy like that just thinks about it too hard.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Yeah.
That was less homophobia and more that he felt he needed to have a smart opinion and he thought too hard about it and was like, well, what if it marries a son? He's apparently condemned those comments.
I'd imagine, you know.
You should unlock the bag.
Yeah, you should walk it back. Now's the time, dude.
That's crazy. That's how you know she's a real fan, yeah. We'll see that.
DEI is over, man.
No, he should walk it back and say that he was right to say it's not incest between men. There's nothing wrong with that, but you know, it doesn't count as incest. So go ahead and do it.
Sure. As long as they're
Oh,
adults.
fuck! Forgot.
Exactly.
I've been getting into saying as long as they're adults in contexts that like don't make sense, you know? There's a lot of scenarios where you can say as long as they're adults and it's like really funny. Like saying that about just like a heterosexual couple getting married is really funny.
That's so true.
like when somebody's like, oh, did you hear like fucking like blank and blank are finally like getting married or whatever, just responding like, oh, alright, well, you know, as long as they're adults, I respect their decision. Like, it's really funny. I highly recommend it.
This game's crazy because sometimes you get a background like this. It's like pretty detailed for an 8-bit game, and then sometimes there's like 2 tiles on the whole screen.
Well, the boss
Yeah, well,
sprites.
sometimes there is like bricks that he has to jump up and down on that are the exact same distance. Like there's no depth, so you can't.
Well, that's
you
because
can't-
they're all. You have to identify their specific object that the player can interact with.
Like there were bricks earlier that had the same depth as these little stones beneath you, but I saw you jumping up and down on them, and I don't understand. But I hate platformers.
Well, this is a bad platform.
No,
I
it's
know.
not.
No, it is. I
This
hate
looks
platforms.
fine. I feel like you guys are
Why is everyone being
like you guys
so
are being
mean
hard on this.
to Sega's hit classic?
I was having
pre-Sonic
fun making
mascot
fun of
series?
this, but like this
I mean,
just looks like
yes. This is
just looks like a
as
game.
embarrassing as you think this is. Alex Kidd is so much worse, for example.
This is just a game, dude.
I
You were
watched a
just
video.
saying it. What are you talking about?
I was watching a video
Was
on a German RPG
Yeah.
called Gothic.
Yeah,
2.
no, it does, but I don't understand. Like, I have a feeling you could show me an RPG that I mean, like, it's not an RPG, platformer that you guys think is good, and it would look exactly the same to me as this.
Well, then you'd be wrong. But like this,
There's
is-
like,
this,
it's like unless
fuck.
it's like Mario, it's bad.
this
That's
looks the
honestly like
same-
that's a pretty okay rule to live by. Honestly, like it's not
Yeah,
that
no,
far from the truth.
Hold on, we got, let me see. Thank you, Absolute Madman for the follow. Okay.
I want to see Viv left her Steam Deck. I'll be right back.
Could go forward to the main area, but I'm doing some side quest stuff.
What would you play on the Steam Deck?
What are you?
Okay,
did
have
you
you all
settle
heard
on a
of-
video game, Cole? By the way, because I know you were having trouble with that.
No, I'm just scrolling through right now.
Cole should play Star Citizen.
You know who published this game in Asia?
Who? The remake or the
Yeah,
original?
the
Okay.
remake. Arc System Works.
That feels right somehow. I love, you know what I just, the little shift walk your, like, fishman creature from the Black Lagoon looking guy does? That's a very charming little sprite, just back and forth.
I love the
What
word
drug
sprite.
would you do? Cole?
Alright,
Yeah.
nice.
Yes. Yeah. Ketamine does
Oh,
not
goddamn
feel
it.
as good as I remember it does. Doug, dig. Dig, Doug. What's the funniest way I can ruin my dad's wedding?
I mean, the most low effort way is getting really, really drunk, probably, so.
When they ask if anyone has any objections, say that you're in love with the bride.
I couldn't even fake that.
I do know somebody that ruined the wedding, like, actually, and they did it just by getting in a fight with, like,
Yeah. Like an argument or a fight?
like a physical fight
Okay.
with one of the groomsmen, like during the ceremony.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do it.
And that was sufficient to like ruin the wedding, not just like, oh, well, let's
But
move
the,
past
like,
this.
Everyone goes
like,
home.
It's basically
They called it off.
they called it off early. Like they finished up the ceremony and like it was like the vibe was so atrociously ruined that there was like no after party basically.
Did the person you know start the fight?
I don't know. And to be clear, this is not a person that I respect or think is a good person.
Okay.
They're a severe alcoholic.
Oh, okay. I think I might have
and,
remembered you talking about this person. Or it could be a
Yeah,
different
yeah, they're
person.
the one that posts videos of themselves drunk driving all the time. And one time I commented on one of them and I was like, you should probably pull over. And then they posted
Oh,
another
yes!
video.
I know
They
literally
posted
the
a
exact
video-
person
They posted
you're
a
talking
video where they continued to drunk drive, but addressed my comment. And they're like, "Fuck you!"
about. You might have
Maggot.
been on this person's podcast at one point.
I have been on this person's podcast at one point, and yes, it's Spencer.
Yes. It was weird of him, but
Classic
yeah.
Spencer.
No,
That's
no,
just-
no. You
that's just
guys,
messy.
I think most of you are familiar with this person, but
You know,
that's okay.
Yeah, no, we have enough people on
I
stream
won't say who it is, but it was at once a famous anime Twitter user and a famous My Anime List reviewer.
It's so cool to be
Now
like
you-
that,
all you need
to
to-
be one of those guys and then also get into fistfights and weddings, you know? Like not.
Dude, he's been excommunicated from like every friend group and family that he has because of his alcoholism.
That's yeah.
Except he keeps getting promoted. That's my favorite thing about his life. I still follow his private account, so I know what he's up to. He keeps getting for some reason like I know he shows up to work drunk, and apparently he must just be really good at his job. He has some like number cruncher office job, like data entry type shit, but he keeps getting promotions and like apparently doing a really good job. So he has like an incredible salary at this point, and his job loves him, but every other aspect of his life is horrible.
Who's this?
Yeah.
I don't want. I'll DM you.
Yeah. You are familiar with them, though. I'm pretty sure.
Let's we should play 20 questions. Are they a boy or a girl?
You don't need to answer that.
That's not how you play 20 questions. It's is it a boy?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
That is actually what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do that good job of anonymizing them, but
I don't think I know who it is, but it's fine. I know.
Yeah.
I'll
Back to the question at hand, though.
How do you? Yes. How does Lex
how do I
ruin their
How do I
wedding?
ruin my?
Oh yeah, ruin the wedding.
No, my dad. Yeah, how do I ruin my dad's wedding?
You could show up with someone
I mean,
who
having
is a
sex with
partner
somebody
who
you
you have
shouldn't have
not
sex with.
introduced to your family.
That's good. That's good. Bringing a +1 that is just the worst person ever. Like it's just like horrible vibe is a really good way to do so.
Because then, if you also need to, you can play it off.
Yeah, that would have been my ex.
No, I mean way worse.
Way worse than my
Open
ex.
blackface?
I think the weird thing is I think they would like it at this party.
Show up in whiteface.
Whiteface. There you go. I think this party might be pro blackface. I saw a whiteface like Thomas the Train Engine guy. It was like a guy who made had put like a train on his head, and his face was Thomas, you know, and it was white, and he was like wearing vaudeville-esque clothes. It just made me happy.
Okay,
And then it made me think, what race, what ethnicity do you think Thomas the Train Engine is?
well, I think the implication is that they are all British, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's lots of different kinds of British people.
That's
I don't
true.
think there were any POC in Thomas the Tank Engine except the
They're they're all white.
Is there a thief? I actually don't remember if there was a thief or
Why would there be a thief in Thomas the Tank Engine? Like stealing the other trains? Like, what do you mean?
Maybe the cargo.
There's mean ones. There's like the diesel trains are all mean, right?
They're mean ones, but that doesn't mean they're thieves. They're just like
Aren't I bet there's like plots where they like, oh, I'm going to steal the carriage full of coal, and you know.
I really
They
like
weren't- they
Lid's
weren't-
bad British accent. It's bad in a way that's very endearing.
It's actually kind of weird in hindsight that they were like industrial. Like they weren't like passenger trains, right?
Yeah.
Probably some.
I think they made fun of the passenger train for being a pussy.
Yeah, they were. Being a passenger train was like being a kid.
Anyway, I bring this up in chat, but it's very, like, it is cool to see, like, in 1989 being game design of, like, yeah, no, here's a bullshit platforming section over lava. Here's armor that lets you bypass the lava entirely. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that's good game design.
Yeah, no, doing the Half-Life 1 thing of make your player miserable and then introduce a thing to make them not miserable.
Yeah, I think it's good game design to make your player.
Absolutely.
I think
You-
you always.
Andy, I know you're. Andy, I have a game you need to add to the list.
What game is that?
Gothic.
That might be a
Two.
little too much, but we'll see.
And you'll play like
Right.
really shitty platformers, but he won't play like Handy Arm.
The reason is because I want to beat every game, and I'm not, and I don't have enough time to beat a 30-hour RPG. That's too long. If you can give me some 10-hour RPGs, I might consider streaming them.
You should
Dragon
stream. You should stream
Dragon
those
Quest
those You should stream those Rhapsody games, the PS1 JRPGs. You should. Andy, when's your mixtape?
When is my mixtape?
Just do like 5 streams of fucking Gothic 2. I don't like how you're gonna stream.
When does the Honey Pop stream?
Yeah, when is the Honey Pop stream?
I do
You
own
should
it.
do How to Fool Boyfriend.
I do-
When I was 16, the
You
most
should
viewers
stream-
I ever got was 32.
Stream a Honey Pop. This is my advice to you as your friend. You should definitely stream Honey Pop and make sure to put them on.
Yeah, no, that's great advice. I appreciate
And then
it.
do a tier list of the girls.
Yes. This is all. I mean, if I, what's the point of doing
It
Honey
is
Pop?
actually really funny that Honey Pop is on the list of games that you cannot stream on Twitch.
Even with the like
Even
censorship
with the,
patches.
censorship.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
all
censored
like
by
game stuff.
default.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's censored by default. But yeah, you straight up cannot stream Honey Pop on Twitch. It's like on their list of games that they will just auto ban you.
That's cute.
It'd be like if you couldn't stream like I don't know, like fucking like a shitty dating like Sakura Spirit or something, like some shitty like barely erotic dating sim.
You should be prohibited from
I think
streaming
that I think
though.
it's the prevalence. It's one of those things where it's like it was popular enough at one point where they had to be like, "Hey, this is a problem. We need to ban this." You know, or like enough rich parents were like, "I don't want my kids looking at Japanese titties." You know.
I agree. No one should look at Japanese titties. Old-fashioned American titties.
Good old blob titties.
Oh, let me check something.
What's your favorite kind of titty?
I don't think I have all.
All.
Not a bad
They're all
answer.
beautiful. They're all beautiful in the eyes of.
Eli, what's your favorite kind of titty?
Yeah, Eli, what's your favorite kind of titty?
He's not here.
The thing is, you know, we make the joke because Eli's gay, right? But like, you know, I'm sure the gay man titty discourse is hard. You know, he's like, what?
It's probably fascinating.
Yeah.
Kind of bad.
Because I've been looking at some men, and you know, some of them have titties. You know, some of them have good titties. And they're all like, you know, like sculpted. You know, got a man with a sculpted titty. It's all square, and he's like positioned with like, you know, a little curly something there.
Like the thing with this game is like there is an aspect of it where it's like
Yeah,
like,
you
this
can
is, like-
definitely tell this is an old ass game.
but like here's the thing is you look at this and then you look at fucking Legacy of the Wizard.
Yes.
You know, like you think about like other
look at
non-linear
Metroid
action
1.
platformers. Yeah. From this era, and it's like this ain't bad.
Yeah, no,
as
that-
far as like
that-
if you wanted to play this kind of game at this point in history, it's hard to
yeah.
find
This is
something.
the best it got you could possibly do. Okay, this one.
That's embarrassing.
Yes, that is.
Platformer is genuinely the worst genre of video game.
All right.
No.
Now we are the.
Dude. It's like where? Oh, you have to jump. That's the whole video game.
I love jumping.
think I'd straight up kill myself rather than play.
Let me make
The problem is the problem is that there's so many games where they couldn't figure out how to make jumping fun, so they had to add sword fighting or bullets or some other shit to distract you from the fact that the jumping isn't that fun. It's not everyone knows how to make Mario.
Even Mario, kind of a bad game.
Mario's
a bad game.
This
No.
isn't true.
The Sonic dude ass.
It's funny that Yandere Sim is also banned on Twitch. That's great. That's funny. It's not even finished.
Is it rapey?
Playable video game.
I finally, because there's like a billion like YouTube videos on Yandere, whatever, and Viv put one on because it's something I refuse to watch, and I was like, this is like, I didn't realize that the thing was that there's like 7,000 mechanics,
Yes.
they're all bad, but that was not what I thought the situation was. I did not understand that the thing is, it's just there's a 7 billion mechanics.
Like
I saw
it's like
someone-
every like ambitious board game is they put like 80 trillion mechanics in it.
I saw someone saying though that that's kind
There's
of
no way for me to say this and not sound like a gooner, but I legitimately was curious. I was like, what are the good porn games? Because like, there's got to be like some that are just like strangely good.
Yes.
You know, that aren't not visual novel shit.
No.
I to be clear, I don't give a shit if there's some porn game that's a visual novel that's like well written. That's not what I mean. I mean like something where there's like mechanics to a game that's a porn game that's like actually strangely good.
Yeah.
And I really did not seem to find much. I thought there would be more.
You know, the
Honey
biggest
Pop's
one is
pretty
Stardew
good.
Valley.
Honey Pop is like the one that I've even played Honey Pop. Like
Yeah.
that's
I've
just
seen
an
Honey
actual
Pop
good
is
puzzle
good.
game.
The
There's Baldur's Gate
Rant
3.
series is like okay.
The what series?
The Rant series, it's like a turn-based RPG that's
Interesting.
it's like an old school turn-based RPG that just happens to have like nude content in it or whatever.
Atomic
Yeah.
Petra in the chat asks that Stellar Blade game. I think you're operating on an entire different concept of what qualifies as a porn.
Yeah,
game.
well, that
Yeah.
is tough. That is a tough question. Is like what counts? Because one of the ones is there's that FPS that's like kind of Arrow Guro or whatever, where it's like, do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about
Um,
games where you actually see titties.
Yeah,
You see
I'm not
titties
even-
in that game though.
I'm not even
Oh,
kidding.
not in Stellar
That
Blade.
sounds like hell. Like
The
that
Arrow
sounds
Girl
like-
FPS game.
Yeah, that sounds like the most annoying like video game for like.
I don't give a shit about it, but it apparently is like one of the better like FPS games, which is really funny. But then like all of the dead bodies are just like anime girls or whatever.
You see that's like when they have those Fallout like nude mods. You're like, oh, I'll try this or whatever. And then you just realize like the only time you're ever gonna see it is when you're like looting corpses. That you've,
Yeah. Or you
blown
like
all
try
the
to
veins
actually
off.
you try to like actually do like the sex mechanics and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah, this it's janky.
You spend like 30 hours getting the mods to work and then like 20 minutes and you're like, this I wish I had just looked at pornography.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's the problem with making a porn game is you either have to like
Right.
you either put too many features in and it's like, well, I can't jack off to this. I have to like play
Right.
the video game.
Exactly.
Or
I don't like either you're waiting around for it
or
or
it's happening too much.
Now,
and then it's not good anyway.
what about
and
the sort of compromise answer here, which is making a porn mod for a pre-existing game? Is there a
We
way
were
to
just
get
talking
something?
about that.
70%,
not-
70 to 80% of those are dog shit.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
like,
vibe.
there's like
I think
three
that's a
videos-
low estimate. I think it's like 80 to 90 at least.
At
Like,
least, yeah.
um,
I was lowballing it because I was like, okay, maybe there's video games I don't know about, you know.
I think
It
Yeah.
there is
it really,
potential
like,
there, but you
only-
are correct.
It only works in like RPGs, like,
yeah.
and then it's like you can just play like the million like little naughty RPGs that just already exist. But yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
no- There's
It's
not
just
that-
like the question always becomes, why am I not just looking at porn? And there's rarely a mechanic that I feel like
Yeah.
gets
That's
you
why,
past.
that's why I think that that's why the best ones are the ones that you didn't play, which are like the visual novels with the story. Because it's
Right, of course,
that-
but I don't give a shit about that.
but
I'm gonna
that-
say the only like porn game that I'm gonna put in the category of porn game that I did like and finished was Honey Pop, but that is like I was not playing that to jack off, so it's
Yeah.
like you know.
No,
what I
For the
mean?
Nice
record,
reward at the end.
Guckgum in chat says Crusader Kings porn mods are psychotic, which like yeah, no, that
That sounds wild.
that sounds insane.
playing the Mountain Blade porn mod.
That sounds.
Oh, I've
evil.
played that one.
I was bringing that up as a pure hypothetical.
No, I've straight up. I've
I
played
believe
that
you.
one. It's
Is
awful.
it good? No.
No, it's awful because like the thing with Mountain Blade mods is that like one like it's like you're either gonna like Warband has like you can only run one mod at a time, so it sucks. So it's like you can have the porn mod, but then you can't have like a whatever like other like essential mod that you need to like make the game not feel like dog shit. And then for Bannerlord, it's just like the game you have to play Bannerlord. And no one should have to play Bannerlord. Genuinely the most disappointing sequel in video games ever. It's actually crazy how ass that game is. Like people
It's not great.
people don't don't talk about it as much because it wasn't like it never gets mentioned in terms of like the big disappointments with like your your Cyberpunks, your like fucking I don't know, whatever.
No
video
Man's
game
Sky
else-
back in the
your No
day.
Man's Sky back in the day. People never talk about Bannerlord because it wasn't as big, but that one is easily the most disappointing video game I've just like. They just said like, yeah, we're done. Like we're not putting any more effort into it. It's gonna stay at like this half complete state. It's embarrassing. It's genuinely, it has less content in it than the video game that they made like 30 fucking years ago on like whatever shitty slob jank engine they made the first game in. And it runs like shit.
Wait, why do the octopuses make that sound in the new audio? Like, why do they make like a seal sound?
But yes, Zoe, you are right. It's Honey Pop and it's not even close.
It is, dude. That game. I didn't play a
Which
sequel,
makes
but that,
Honey Pop 2 not as good, unfortunately.
dude, I fucking like Honey Pop. I remember. I mean, I played it when it came out, so I was a different age. But I remember being like, damn, dude, this shit. I bought this as a joke. I'm addicted to this shit.
No, the match 3 shit. That's the thing is like I remember having to explain this to my partner. I was like, Emily, you don't understand. Like Honey Pop is just a good match.
It's
3.
peak match 3, which is not common because most match.
Yeah,
most
because match 3 is
games-
slop.
Yeah.
It's and
Most
it's
match 3
usually
games
made.
suck.
It's usually made to like suck money out of like a 65-year-old woman.
Exactly.
So it's like, what if we made a match 3 game that isn't like trying to get money out of you? You were trying to like emulate like fucking like a slot machine, and they like it's just like, oh, I'm actually like really relaxed by this puzzle game.
It's great. No, it's genuinely it's the best of the, which makes the sequel so disappointing because
I think I played like an hour of the sequel.
it's kind of just doubling down on everything that I didn't like about the first game. Like the really like r/4chan ass humor is like dialed up to like 11.
It was never that funny. Even
No.
when I played it at an age that I was primed to think it was funny, I don't remember thinking it was that
Well,
funny.
that is
It
because
gets worse because you get to see Honey Pop do Muslim jokes, which is
Oh.
That's
it's
tough.
bad. Yeah,
That's tough.
yeah.
Is there there's a trans girl too, isn't there?
There's a trans girl and she didn't have a dick at launch, which was insane.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember being.
someone was
well, it's
burning
just
the
that, like,
forums down.
Like yeah,
That's funny. That's
you
a
get
funny way to do that.
You get the
'Cause then you
cutscene with her,
make
and
nobody
you don't-
happy.
It's so funny. You have to choose. You get to choose. Like, do you want like trans content or not in the video game? And it just changes dialogue. Like when you do the cutscene, you don't see anything below like the waist.
That makes nobody happy.
So funny.
Yeah, no.
I remember people being furious about
That
it.
makes like that makes the 3 trans women that are still doing the like, you're not trans if you don't cut your dick off happy, but they're not gonna play that game anyway, so it makes nobody happy.
Yeah, it'll be like this porn sick game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Honey Pop.
Right.
Although I will say the difficulty is like the difficulty spike is nice.
The actual puzzle is good.
Actual
Better.
puzzle shit it's not bad. I wouldn't say I think the first game executes it better, but most
harder.
of the new stuff is at least a fun enough challenge that it's,
Once you like figured out
yeah.
the first game, it got kind of easy.
Yeah, once you have the
Oh,
right
yeah.
items, that you can
Yeah.
once you have the right build, you can
Yeah.
you can complete like 60%.
Dude, this is crazy. This is how you can tell it's just like it is just like an actually good game because we're like, yeah, no, dude. Once you get the right build, like
Yeah.
that's the difference between this and like the other shit. It's like they made an actual game.
Yeah, it's
Right parts.
it's easily the best, and it's not even really fucking close. Like, there's maybe like yeah, it's a genre of like mostly 5 out of 10.
You know what's funny? I think you could have this exact same conversation and just switch the words about gotcha games.
That's true, actually. No.
Well, I feel like the thing is, we're now at
Actually,
the
I
point
would
where they're
think
making gotchas that are real games and not just like
Yes.
fake bullshit
Are
you
they-
play on your
Are they
phone.
making gotcha games that are real games, or are they making gotcha games that just run like wild that you can fuck?
So I'm gonna give you a deep cut or hot take for the best gotcha game of all time. It is Mahjong Soul.
Oh
It is,
yes, this.
the best online mahjong game. Like the best way to play mahjong online is Mahjong Soul, and it's also a anime girl gotcha game.
By the way, I love
um,
this ghost
But
design.
it's like a fantastically made. It is like by far the best way to play mahjong online. But then also it's a gotcha game. That is my take for the best gotcha game of all time. Is
yeah,
Mahjong.
I think you and other people have thought about people looking on forums and be like, is there a better way to play mahjong? No.
No, the best way to play mahjong online, unless you're insanely autistic, is Mahjong Soul.
Which rule set does it go off of? Like, because I know Chinese and
It's the
Japanese.
Japanese one.
It's Riichi. Almost everybody plays Riichi. Like,
Is that the one
online
with
at
the
least.
Yahoo games?
what's
I,
up?
I love the ghost design of like the
Actually,
the
that would be a good
jack-o'-lantern
format
face
for a porn game.
on
Yeah.
the cloak. Very nice. They introduce a sprite that's this enemy but white, and it's like, oh.
I got
no.
into the gacha mechanics of Mahjong Soul. I never spent money on it, but like I was playing it enough that I was actually getting the free shit enough to
Alright,
like
lost time.
roll for shit I wanted.
Oh no.
That shit
Did
makes
you
me
ever
so
get the girls?
clever.
I've never gotten.
I got the girl I wanted. There was a special girl that was like a Chinese bunny girl that was like mean, and I got her, and then I was like, I'm satisfied.
That's
But I
all-
played like
that's-
hundreds of hours.
That's one of the best feelings in the world is when you're good enough at like a fucking video game.
Yeah.
With all your money that you don't have.
Well, I was good, and I played hundreds of hours, and I got one thing. I had one thing I wanted. So I just focused everything on getting that one thing,
That's
and-
such
and-
a life hack.
and
It's like-
and thus I was able to get it. Like if I wanted more than one thing, it's like I would have had to pay. But because I just wanted one thing, I was actually able to just play tons of mahjong until I got it.
That's great. No,
Yeah, that's how you beat the system. Is you go, I want this thing.
I just had
and then
one.
don't
I had
want
one
anything
waifu
else.
I wanted. I had a single waifu I wanted. There was nothing else. It was the Chinese bunny girl that's mean to you. She's like a moon goddess or something, and that was it.
You know what's crazy? I don't even remember the last time I heard waifu.
Yeah, I've been like kind of reliving some of my old annoying anime days stuff, but like privately.
On
as
that
I
note,
should.
or sorry, I'll let
I'm
Zoe.
watching Monogatari again.
That's crazy.
This might.
You're
Sorry.
reweaving yourself. I'm about to. Go
I
to
am,
comic.
but I'm keeping
That's
it to
what I'm doing.
myself mostly.
I need to finish that. I saw the first 2
Dude,
episodes. I was like,
you know,
this is
it's
pretty
so-
good.
Speaking of, okay, this is an equivalent of like, this is the anime equivalent of like, what if there was a porn game that was really good? Dude, it's kind of the best anime. It's really good, dude. I hate it. I hate that it's so good.
You hate that the toothbrush anime is good.
It's so fucking annoyingly perverted, but it's like it just the basic way that the use of the medium. The reason I say this is because it's like, I don't know, other than like movies, there are movies that I think may do this, but as far as TV shows, the use of the medium of animation, I do not know is done better than like fucking Monogatari. Like
That's
the fucking like
genuinely the reason why I haven't been able to watch it is because you have to download like specific subtitles.
oh, because there's so much pun shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to download like image-based subtitles that my TV just straight up doesn't support.
Oh, so you have to watch it
Yeah.
on a laptop?
I have to watch it on my fucking computer.
That's funny. I'm able to get it. I'm able
Anyway,
to get it
Pirate
through a button
Dragon.
server.
I love this guy.
Yeah, no, it's the Plex server sub. It's some weird thing with Roku.
It works on my
when
TV.
They don't. Do you have a Roku?
I don't know. No.
Yeah. No,
We are
it's a
dying.
weird thing with the Roku OS where they just don't support image-based subtitles. even
I
though they've
see.
been saying this for like
Oh,
20
I'll
years.
tell you exactly what I'm doing. This is so obvious, and I don't know why I didn't bring this up. I literally plugged my laptop into my TV, so it's just I'm just watching it on my laptop through my TV. Yeah. No, I'm watching it through your Plex, and it's like
yeah, it's a really good
yeah,
rip.
dude. the fucking the music, the fucking art. I love the way they play with like dimensions and stuff because it's like because you're not actually they do something which you can only do in animation, which is the realization that you are not watching something through a camera. You are
Yeah.
being told a story and you're essentially seeing the memories of somebody. So all the rooms are like not realistic dimensions. I love like when it like cuts to like fucking like cardboard paper. Like it's kind of one of the
It is
most
really
interesting
funny that
uses
But the story
of the
is
medium.
excellent.
But then also he's like assaulting little girls.
Yeah.
Are you guys... Shut up, Dirk. Does switching change... yeah, it changes the,
Is that Dirk from the Marvelous Discord?
Yes, that is that Dirk.
Oh shit! What the
Did
fuck
you see
are
people
doing?
calling it Diddy Guitari?
What...
Yeah, no, I
That's
think
crazy.
Atari like remapped my brain.
Diddy Guitari, there's no coming back from Diddy Guitari. But
But-
also calling things Diddy Guitari just like as an adjective, like not necessarily specifically Monogatari, has been a big game changer.
It's been insane.
But yeah,
like,
the answer call is that I
Diddy
plug my
Guitari-
streams on your server, so that's what Dirk's
and
here.
Didia Media, incredible. Like
Yeah, no,
revolutionary.
that shit's
media.
kind of like it's changing the game.
Yeah.
Someone's
Diddy
got
Guitari
to.
changed my life.
I was like, I
yeah,
was,
it
like,
makes me
vocal
so
stimming
mad
with,
how good
with
the show is.
Didia Blood for like 3 days straight.
It's so funny. But yes, it's infuriating how good that show is.
Dude, I need to like watch more than the second episode.
It's genuinely so good.
Oh, I came here from Twitter, not the Discord. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Alright, I'm looking for...
Speaking
I've
of
been watching
the
Dragon Ball Super and I'm regretting it.
Yeah, I was
Dude,
gonna ask you about that.
Okay, I got Dragon Ball updates.
Yeah!
Yeah, no,
Cole also
alright.
has Dragon
So-
Ball updates, but continue.
I finished original and I finished Kai, and I started Super, and so there's certain Dragon Ball that I watched myself, and some of it I watched with Viv, so I can't watch without her. And she like we
I'm
started
in the
Super.
exact same spot where I'm watching OG Dragon Ball with Emily and Super by myself.
So I was the opposite. I started Super because Viv and I like raced through Kai, and I started Super, and she got bored because she was like really not
Really?
fucking with the Super version of Beerus, the Beerus arc.
Well, I mean, you don't need to
She
watch
liked the
that.
movie better. I
Yeah,
know
you
we should just skip
you
it,
should just
but
watch
it like
the movie.
annoyed her enough that now we're watching Daima.
Daima's good.
Daima's so good. Daima's better.
The animation for it looks crazy.
Yeah, no,
Every
it's-
clip I
it-
see,
Daima-
like it's like
Daima
this looks
is-
like the fascist yogurt commercial, but in a good way.
Dude, Daima is like literally perhaps the best evidence to me that Toriyama is like actually like a true like artist. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but it like kind of
No, I
proves
think
to
it's
me
true.
because it like the whole the annoying snobby shit you can say about Daima is that it's like it's Dragon Ball full circle. He essentially is like completing the loop. Like there's a character that's basically Bulma again. Like it's like a full circle return to Dragon Ball original, but with everything that he's like learned or like developed from every other Dragon Ball media, and it's amazing. The spirit of adventure is back.
It's so funny how
the
much-
big thing that Z and Super do not have is adventure is over after Dragon Ball Original. Dragon Ball has adventure, everything after does not. Daima has adventure again. Daima has adventure again, but then also they're fucking like with
And it's only 20 episodes, so it doesn't overstay its welcome.
It doesn't
Also,
overstay its welcome. It's super high budget because it's only 20 episodes. It looks fantastic, and it's like adventure's back, dude.
It's so funny that SSJ4 is canon now.
Yeah. Well, so
That
the,
is like the
the
funniest thing. That like Toriyama did the funniest
So,
prank. Of all
two
time.
things I want to say about that. The first is that the way that show ends implies that, like, oh, I guess Super GT Daima, all the shows are just their own timelines after Boo, and you
Yes.
just, like, pick. The other thing is, so in that show, Vegeta also gets Super Saiyan 3, but when Goku brings it up around him, he's like, it's not Super Saiyan 3. I got Ultra Vegeta 1.
No, that makes total sense to me though.
Yes,
Because
it
Vegeta Vegeta doesn't know what Super Saiyan is.
No.
Yeah.
When I was watching Kai, because I like watched all of this really back to back and fast, I feel like I have some like perspective that people who've watched Dragon Ball like for a long time don't have. And one of those things is that Vegeta doesn't know what Super Saiyan is.
No.
He doesn't understand what it is.
Wrong to try.
He
Like,
in the Namek arc, there's like 7 times where he's like, "Aha! I have gone Super Saiyan." And
No, you
he's
fucking
not
haven't.
Super Saiyan. But he does eventually go Super Saiyans. But I still think even after that, he doesn't really understand what's happening.
no, because he thinks Trunks like the wrong version of Super Saiyan 2.
Yes, no, he doesn't understand what any of that shit is in a way that Goku does, just kind of
Well,
intuitively.
yeah, because
It's not like
Goku
Goku's some-
understands how to like the basics of martial arts on a very.
He understands it in an intuitive way. He probably
Yeah.
couldn't. Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
because
so
he's
it makes
smart.
total sense to me that Vegeta would say shit like that. I don't know what you're talking about because that's like beyond. I just started Daima and I haven't finished
Oh,
Super.
sorry.
But
sorry.
it makes total sense to me that he would say some shit like that because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing about Vegeta. He had never heard of any of this shit beforehand and is pretending like he knows what any of it is
Like 99% of
and
Vegeta
refuses to
posts-
ask questions.
Yes.
Yeah, 99% of Vegeta posts like Cell arc is just Goku showing up and be like, "Hey, here's this thing I learned how to do. It's pretty fucking easy." And then Vegeta being like, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself."
Yeah. No.
Yes, which is
yeah.
really
No.
funny.
No. Vegeta. What's that like? CrossFit. Vegeta trains like he's doing CrossFit, whereas Goku
Yeah.
like trains like he's actually training.
Goku trains
Yeah.
like he's retarded because he is.
Well,
Like,
Goku. Well, I mean, if you go
Goku
back and watch
understands how
Dragon
to
Ball,
take breaks.
what is the first? What is the first Master Roshi like training shit? They have him like deliver milk.
yeah, it's great. Oh, dude, I just watched that episode.
Yeah, that's so
Um,
good.
All right, here's my other thing. So I'm still like kind of uneducated on a lot of the most bullshit Dragon Ball stuff because I haven't watched Super. Basically, I've only watched like that first arc.
Yeah. Have you seen any of
uh,
the movies? Like
I've
the-
seen some of the movies.
The Z. Okay.
You're
But
not missing much.
I
No.
have a take that is an annoying take, and it's not like a thing that I think is actually true, but it is a personal belief. Everything after the first defeat of Cell is fan fiction.
I'm off now. By first
When
defeat-
Goku sacrifice when Gohan first defeats Cell and Goku sacrifices himself, everything after is bullshit.
I like the ending of the way the Cell arc that I'm like, yeah, no, the final comment that happens, but I do kind of feel that way about Boo in a sense of like,
No,
yeah.
I like Boo. Fuck
I
off.
like
No.
Boo, but
No,
the-
I love Boo. I love Boo. It's all great fan fiction, but the actual proper narrative arc is Goku's sacrifice and Gohan replacing him.
yeah.
And then Gohan doesn't actually replace him because people were like, "I'm not fucking with this."
And
so they
that
bring
actually
Goku back.
wasn't true. It was so short. It was Toriyama
The wrong
like
way.
like
the
half a
wrong way.
volume in going, I don't know how to do this, man. This seems hard. I'm
It's
not.
so funny
Yeah, which
that-
makes me
it's so funny that Dragon
like
Ball
feel
has
like
the
it's all
exact
bullshit.
problem
I really
with
do
the
feel like
superhero
if you
comics now.
take if you like retold Dragon Ball from like start of Dragon Ball to essentially Goku sacrifice, Gohan defeats Cell, that is a really perfect narrative arc that is completely ruined forever because of Goku's return and
So,
everything that happens after.
It's
You know,
funny
this
you
is so
talk
funny
about
because
this way.
You sound like me talking about Spider-Man.
because Toriyama actually had 3 different editors. His first editor, I think, left right around the return of Piccolo.
Also, spoilers for Dragon Ball for the chat.
And his second editor, like, joined in about like halfway through the Cell stuff, like right before Cell games. And I think Toriyama was like, "I'm going to burn out. You need to let me do this on my pace and do a lot more of the stuff I want." And that's why there is this tone shift in the Boo Saga, because it's just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not working at a
I
manga
love the
crunch
Boo
pace.
Saga. I love a lot of that shit.
But yeah,
I'm
it's not
saying
necessary.
bad.
I agree
I'm
with
just
that.
saying, if you're like thinking of it from like an artistic story perspective,
Yeah, Dragon Ball had a
from
really
climax,
good ending.
from like, you know, like a thematic like conclusion and everything. Goku's self-sacrifice and Gohan being like tough enough and doing the coolest thing that happens in the show period ever is the one-handed like Gohan walking forward with one hand, Kamehameha.
Yeah, and then Goku.
It's the peak. It's
Gohan.
the peak. Everything after that feels like fan fiction. It feels
Especially
fun, but
because of
nothing
how
is
good
ever going to be as cool as that.
How good the episodes are before Goku comes back. Like, did you watch the Great Saiyaman stuff?
Yes, exactly.
No,
But
it's
that
like, oh,
that proves
this is where this shit should have gone.
that
is
proves
like-
it even more to me though.
No, exactly. This is how I sound when I start talking about like, oh yeah, they should have just stopped making like Peter Parker should have stopped being Spider-Man.
Because they give up on the Great Saiyaman shit, it proves even more to me that the show like it's kind of all bullshit after Goku's first sacrifice and go. It's kind of all bullshit. It's amazing bullshit.
Yeah, there's really
But
good
it's
bullshit in there, but I agree completely. Of like,
No, you're
Dragon Ball had a
absolutely
really
right.
good ending, and then they just kept going past it.
You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
and then they had
I
it. They
agree.
had this like, all right, we're gonna do something completely like new and have like this Great Saiyaman thing, and then they just give up on it. And then it's like, all right, now we're just gonna kind of like keep doing some of the shit that worked with Z, but like amp up like just over and over again in new ways, and that shit works because it's like crack, so it's fun. And then now there's Daima, and Daima's like, what if we brought back the spirit of adventure from Dragon Ball, but then also like, you know, Vegeta's there and shit.
I think
so
you
it's
should
great.
watch. You should watch GT. I think you'd like it.
I'm
'cause
gonna
it's-
watch GT eventually.
I'm gonna watch it as well. I think because it goes more in that direction of like trying to move on from Goku. It eventually fails from what I.
I don't think
Yes.
I'm gonna like it.
GT
goes
is
into
device.
it-
It's interesting, but it does have. It's not as.
I don't think I'm gonna get autistically mad about it because I know everybody like already is autistically mad about
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna watch it like knowing that ahead of time. You know what? I'm gonna watch GT. I'm gonna watch GT next time I'm sick.
The thing about GT, I think, is that it is a show where the writers have admitted, yeah, we had to scrap a bunch of the different ideas we do, and it ends in a pretty good place. But it is very clear that, like, yeah, they had to rewrite their original plan a bunch of times.
It's so fucked up because I think a lot of the GT designs could have carried like a Dragon Ball
Yeah.
show. Like
No,
fucking-
definitely.
Some of them are good.
Well, some of it is kind of
No,
in
dude,
Daima, isn't it?
Pan and Bra, incredible. Like
Yeah.
those are your protagonists right there. You do like okay.
Oh, well,
it's
that's
Dragon Ball, but
that's
they're
another
both-
thing about fucking like some of the post-cell shit is like I mean, all right, we're gonna talk about Toriyama flaw is just like creating a good character and then kind of just like fizzling out with them
Yeah.
or literally forgetting they exist. You
Oh
know,
God! Wait, what
Um,
kind of super are you in?
literally, I haven't watched past Beerus.
Okay, you are gonna be furious when you get to the trunk shit.
There's so much. No, it's gonna make me
I'm not
mad.
even
It-
kidding. You're gonna be watching Goku Black and being like, I was right. Like you're gonna be like having,
So,
like, your
Cole,
was
I
right
can't spoil it because I'm not gonna do that, Zoe. But I really wish I could talk to you about the ending of that arc because oh
It's-
my
it's
god,
actually-
I have
It's
no
actually
idea.
insane because you're like, there's a lot of times when I watch like Super and I'm like, is this the last time this character is gonna do anything cool? And the answer for a lot of the future Trunks arc shit, the Goku Black shit, is like, yes, this is the last time this character will ever do anything cool, and even then it's like kind of mid.
That's infuriating.
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah,
like-
that's gonna make me so mad because
gonna make
again,
me furious.
Toriyama he brings in it. Toriyama bringing Trunks in was like, that was some of the like my man still got it shit.
Yeah.
That was like fucking like, you know, you think LeBron is washed at 32
Yeah.
or whatever, and then he fucking like, you know, wins another championship or whatever. That was Trunks. So any mistreatment of Trunks will upset me.
Oh yeah, no, it's bad. It's really bad.
And
Um,
it is also, no spoilers, maybe the least time travel as they explain it makes sense. Like, you will go,
Oh yeah,
wait,
it's like Avengers Endgame levels of bad.
no, it's worse. It's worse.
It was insane. I
I
think I
really
would have
don't
liked.
like the time travel stuff.
It works
that
fine
much.
in
They,
Cell.
I just don't think about it in the Cell one, I guess.
Yeah, it works fine in Cell because you're not really supposed to think about it. You're like, okay,
yeah.
Trunks is here.
Yeah,
That's
here
fine.
they
yeah.
kind of dangle it in your face and you go,
No, they
What?
start making it like important to the plot.
I hate time travel in general. I know that's kind of like
no,
almost a Reddit take at this point,
No,
but
you're
like I
right.
don't like
You're
time
right.
travel.
You're just right. Zoe, you're just turning into me.
yeah.
Dude, I think we don't watch a lot of the same media or read a lot of the same shit, but we do
Yeah.
kind of think about shit in the same way. I've
Absolutely.
noticed. Because when it's like House or Dragon Ball, it's like, yeah, we do just have the same opinions. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you guys watched any of Daima?
I have
haven't
not,
seen any
unfortunately,
time
but I
yet.
want to.
Are you gonna wait for like it to be in English or something? Is that why you haven't watched it?
No, I haven't finished Super.
I am very happy.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard. They got the original English voice actress for Kid Goku back, who hasn't
nice.
been
Oh,
in it for a decade.
That's cute.
That's
Yeah.
actually really cool. I will wait for it to be in English. Then.
Dude, no, I think Daima, if you're somebody who's really just been watching them dubs, like I think Daima's a great chance to give the subs a chance. again, 'cause,
That is something that happened with Super, where a lot of people were like people are still diehard dub only, but Super made a lot of people watch Dragon Ball in Japanese and be like, you know what, these voices are pretty good.
dude, there's some shit in there that's really good. All right. So having seen,
I just love Chris Sabat. Like
He is very
that's
good.
Yes.
what he did.
I have seen basically all of Dragon Ball Original and all of Kai sub and dub. And the best two voices in the show are sub Kid Goku and dub Vegeta.
Yeah, no, easily.
The biggest reason you told me to watch subbed Dragon Ball Original, fuck off. No. If you do not have subbed Kid Goku, you are missing out. Subbed
Yeah.
Kid Goku is unmatched. He makes that shit so much funnier. I know the dub Kid Goku isn't like is good too, but the amount of times that sub Kid Goku, like the Japanese voice actor for Kid Goku, just like, you know, says like "wow" or whatever is and that's just the funniest thing in the show, is enough that I think you should watch it subbed. In the same way where with Z, I think the just Vegeta alone makes it worth watching dub.
He's so good. Like the fucking, and he only gets better. is
He's
the
also
thing.
good
It's
at like again, he also plays half the cast. Like he's
Yeah, he
Piccolo,
does-
he's Tien.
Yes. He's fantastic.
He's amazing.
big
But
argument-
Vegeta is a cut above.
Big argument for Kai is he gets better as Z goes along. So by the time he does Kai, he's already as good as he is at the end of Z.
It's so good. The
so-
fucking-
If you go back and watch like some of the early Vegeta clips and like compare them between Z and Kai, like the very early Vegeta ones,
yeah.
he does it better in Kai because like he clearly like learns how to do Vegeta as the show goes on. So he's already like perfect at Vegeta by the beginning of Kai. That's like one of my big pro Kai arguments.
He's so good that like he can sell a lot of the really bad dub lines, like in Super, where they're trying.
Yes.
to, like,
Dude, all right,
Flash.
okay. So I haven't watched a ton of Super, but my favorite part of Super by far that was not in the movie for Beerus is oh sure, let's go talk to Yamcha.
Oh, people get so mad about that online, but it's like
That's
no,
the
people get
funniest shit ever, dude. When he's like, oh yeah, why don't we go hang out with Yamcha?
Yeah,
That is
it's
one
so
of the
good.
funniest things to happen in the show. Period.
No,
That shit
Vegeta's
had me
great.
dying.
It's actually so fun. Emily got into Dragon Ball because of Vegeta, and I didn't.
Oh,
I-
he's
I felt
fantastic.
bad. I felt bad because I'm like, we got 150 episodes before he shows up. Like, we
Yeah,
got a long
and then even more before you get like cute Vegetas.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
he is
But he put oh man, Boo Vegeta is incredible.
Boo Vegeta's the speech. Well, if you look up just Vegeta on YouTube, like the top 5 videos are Vegeta's speech while he has the what's it called, the magic
The Majin Vegeta, yeah.
yeah, when he has the M and everything, that speech he gives
Amazing.
is like the first 5 videos that come up.
I'm also really partial to when they have to get him out of hell, and he oh, what the fuck does he say? He's like, oh, you guys must be really desperate if you're coming to me for this. And it's so great. It just has this like shit-eating grin on his face. It's amazing. And then also another great Vegeta moment is when he like, even though they kind of just forget it happens in Super, is when he like makes peace with the fact that like Kakarot will be better than him.
Yeah.
Yes, no, okay, yes, they literally forget about that, which is annoying. But yes, I love when he like is like, yeah, Kakarot, you're like that little speech he gives, the gay speech he gives to Kakarot, where he's like, or like when he's trying to inspire Kakarot early on, even. Why am I calling him Kakarot like I'm fucking Vegeta? Early on, that's really good.
When you're talking like when you're talking about Vegeta, you have to call him Kakarot.
And that is, first of all, that's one of the funniest bits in the whole show. Is
Yeah,
that he
no,
just
I'm not calling you
never-
by your slave name.
He literally never. He's the only person who does it, and he never stops. As far as I know.
I
he
like
stops
that. I
when
like
it's Super.
that
No, he
Kid
never
Trunks does it a little
Does
bit
he
as
ever say
well.
Goku ever in the show?
I don't think so.
That's so funny.
I love Chris.
Vegeta's fantastic, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
like, I'll take you to that amusement park you've always been talking about.
Okay, I just looked it up. Did Vegeta ever call Goku Goku? No, he never calls him
That's
Goku.
so cool. Of course, in both Super and I believe it's in both Super and the movie. That's my Bulma, or
Yeah,
not?
that's a
what it
great
is,
line.
That's my Bulma. That shit had me fucking.
Bulma
punched
also
in the
gets
feeling.
in Daima. You'll see it. I saw it on clips on YouTube. A really good Vegeta moment near the end of the series that you're gonna like.
I saw that spoil. Yeah, that's the only the bath thing.
The best thing about Super is just Wife Guy Vegeta.
Yeah.
And it's back in Daima.
It's back and I love when he's like legitimately pissed off when Goku keeps inviting him to. Oh shit, my bad. You haven't got to the other part. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry. I need to finish Super so we can talk about that. shit.
I wish you weren't here so I
need to get some water. So if it's
Okay,
fast,
okay.
I'll
Okay.
Okay.
Let me, Zoe.
I'm deafening. I'll be
All
back
right.
in like 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, when Vegeta's like, no, Goku, I need to watch my wife. I need to like be here when my wife gives
Yeah,
birth."
I know.
It's so good.
That's
He's like, he just like doesn't get that Goku doesn't get it. It's so perfect.
He's like, I wasn't here for either of my kid, and it's like one of those you should have been.
Also,
What?
I love that he doesn't call. I love that he like rarely ever uses Chi-Chi's name. He just calls him your woman.
Yeah.
Even though he's like super. he's
But
like,
I
he
want
would
to talk
never
about
say that
Goku
about
Black
women.
real quick.
Yeah,
How'd you like the part where rocks fall and everyone dies?
I fucking hate Goku Black so much, dude.
I like
was watching
Goku.
that
Okay,
shit,
the arc
and
sucks.
Goku Black.
I like Goku Black and Zamasu as villains. Everything else about
Sure.
that arc sucks.
Yeah, they're fun. Like I can see like a fighting game campaign around them. Dude.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
Like, they're a fun like Smash Bros. App.
But it makes no sense, and the way that arc ends is offensive. It is
I
like
think I would like the Tournament of Power more if I didn't have to sit through Future Trunks to get through this.
it's crazy to be like, oh, we're gonna take you to another alternate dimension, Trunks and Mai, that is exactly the same as your old one, but slightly different, and there's going to be 2 of you now. Have fun.
Yeah,
What
it's off. Oh, dude, fuck, I hate it. Which is crazy because I like Trunks and Mai. I think it.
I
works.
wonder if it would be more or less offensive for the show to be like, actually, this is a Xenoverse tie-in, because in the video games, a version of Future Trunks is a space-time cop, and be like, that's how he became that. I'm not sure which would be worse.
Fuck off.
But yeah, no, it's really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And also, how
I mean,
there's
I
2
watch it.
Zenos now. That's not going to be super important, but there's 2
It
of
sucks.
them.
I hate it. I liked one Zeno just fine, but now I'm like they keep cutting back to him. You know.
I will say,
There's
you
too
know how
much-
that
there's too much other
I brought it up
bullshit
on
that isn't-
Twitter. When they bring back Chilled, you're they're the way they handle that character in the tournament. You're gonna be like, okay, it was worth it.
You mean Frost?
Frost, yes, sorry. Chilled is a different Frieza sibling from a really bad special, but yeah, no.
Okay.
How far are you in the return to tournament?
They just finished they just started the tournament. Like they just got there.
The preliminaries or like the actual Tournament of Power?
No, they're like on their way there. Boo went to sleep, so they just resurrected Frieza.
Okay, I was gonna ask about that.
I
I do have good news. People were pissed when Frieza was resurrected. Good, everything Frieza does in that arc is amazing and exceptional.
I believe it. I think Frieza coming back was what. Again, I think I like Tournament of Power more than.
Because he does some bastard things. He does some. Oh, look at this.
I just like having a tournament arc immediately after having like a really shitty like you have to think about this shit arc was a bridge.
Yeah.
But I think I skipped just like straight to tournament.
And also 2 arcs after you had the last tournament arc.
Yeah, also 2 arcs after you had the last tournament arc, which was, and also it's like half of the tournament arc, or half the people from this tournament arc are people from the last tournament arc.
Yeah. By the way, you know how
that
the tournament is supposed to be under like what 45 minutes, 28 minutes? I forget the exact. It's worse than Namek 5 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh no!
I will say there are some really good moments in that tournament, but
yeah, I'm liking a lot of the character moments. Like I think Super. Really
I think it certainly has the highest highs of Super. I think.
Yeah, like I like most of the character moments in Super have been fine. Like,
yeah, there's a lot. Like, did you watch the like filler episode with Great Saiyaman? That's good.
I watched the filler episode with Great Saiyaman. I liked the episode where Goku and Android 17 meet.
Oh yeah, no, and this is Android 17 also gets a lot of good moments. He is maybe the MVP of the Tournament of Power.
And I liked Goku like Krillin like locking. I don't know what the fuck he did, like why he could just be as good as Goku now, but like,
I don't know.
Was that Ultra Instinct that he unlocked? Like what
no, you will get an explanation for Ultra Instinct, and it is pretty cool.
Okay, but yeah,
it is also the only time that an aura in modern Dragon Ball, outside of the Broly movies, looks good.
Okay. Yeah, I think God looks. It's like okay. I think it looks better on Vegeta than it does Goku.
Yeah. It looks so good in the Broly movie. Vegeta whips it out in the Broly, and it's like, oh my god,
I'm so excited to get to the Super movies because people that's where the good shit comes.
Yeah.
In. I just got to the fact that there's a girl Broly.
I was gonna ask you about that.
There's a girl Broly that's a lesbian girl failure.
Yeah.
She's doing bed rotting and it makes her better at being Broly. That was confusing, but sure.
I was curious if you were going to be because there are Eli hates Kale. Eli fucking hates Kale.
I don't know how I feel about the other universe.
So it is. I will say this is the one thing I'll tell you about the Broly movie.
Beat the shit out of Kappa. Like that was great.
That's
where he's like, remember that feeling. I was like, oh, that's a great Vegeta moment.
Yeah. Kappa gets in all right moments in the tournament.
Yeah.
It's also weird because the super manga adaptation of the Tournament of Power is like in some ways a little better, and then also it's kind of worse in other ways because it is very different. Like, something else that I want to talk about with modern Dragon Ball is that like I am deeply worried about the fact that like we are approaching like the first because Daima was heavily into production when Toriyama passed.
Yeah.
So whatever comes next is going to be the big.
It's gonna be like all Toyotaro, right?
I think some of Toei will also have influence. Like it's going to be a back and forth, and I think I don't know if it's been fully resolved, but Anyway, I don't feel like beating this game tonight, so I'll split it over into 2 streams. I could do some like TF2 or something if I want to extend it out any further, but I do got a lot of homework and stuff to do.
Hey Emily, you want to watch Dragon Ball?
If you're leaving, I'll let me just send someone off to raid.
No, fuck. Okay, I guess I'll kill myself.
We can hang out later, but yeah. But thank you everyone for stopping by. This is a fun stream. Thank you for joining, Cole. Let me see who I should send to raid. I will be back this Friday streaming some Dishonored 1. Who do I send you to? I guess I'll send you over to Brent Daniel.
Alrighty, I'm gonna.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm gonna hang out a
stream.
little bit, but I'm ending the stream right now, so.
I'm gonna probably go make some dinner. And
Okay.
I guess since Emily doesn't want to watch OG Dragon Ball with me, I'll watch a little Super.
Okay, yeah.
I guess I'll finish. I'll get into the Tournament of Power proper.
Yeah, you
When's-
ain't
when-
finishing it. You
When
ain't-
does El Hermano show up? And yeah,
Gohan Blanco? That's later. Gohan Blanco is later. El Hermano is... You'll see. God, that was so fucking funny.
Oh well, I hope that